I need.
Please start.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Greetings from Croatia. Greetings from International Internship University. Today, welcome to the second day of the training program. I want to thanks to Dr. Snikta for organizing this amazing program. I want to thanks to our founder to giving us an opportunity. And today with you, Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia. So what to say about Professor Nada? Professor Nada is working in Croatia in the high school, vet school, working on the university like assistant professor in the Department of Quantitative Methods here in IIU. More than 3 years, I can say 4 years from the first day of IIU. The co-founder of IIU Europe, president of Research Center, and a trainer in this amazing programs. Professor Nada is a lifelong learner. I really invest a lot. I have different fields of the interests. So in my country in Europe, I'm participating in such a lot of projects, Erasmus twinning projects. I'm in the field of STEM. I'm in the field of finance, entrepreneurship. I can say I'm multidisciplinary very shortly. So to not say a lot of things, I really like to be a professor and really invest a lot in the education sector. So today, I'm really honored, grateful to be the trainer in this amazing program. And I'm sure that after this, that you will also all be an amazing trainer. So let me start today our session. I will share my screen. So see today what is my topic. So today I have a very interesting part of the training session, setting the
We couldn't see your
smart
screen yet.
goals. I see that yes, I'm sharing the screen, but Dr. Snikta, I will put my mobile because I see that internet is very poor. Do you see now?
Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Yes, just let me go on the mobile because I see that it will not be good. I will go on the mobile. That is why it is bit not fast. Yeah. Okay. Um, Okay, I will try. So if it moves me, I will go. So today I'm starting with setting smart goals. IIU International University internship. This is highlighting that internship. So with IIU, you can go on different internships. And now we have the famous Bike Up who will take a part very soon. So if you are interested, you can get more information about the programs, about the education programs, about the internships, and about the all. When we are talking about setting the SMART goals, why we want to be a trainer. So we want to, as you see, explore, learn, and empower. What it means for us. Every day, and even we call them short-term goals or long-term goals. We have our goals in our work, in our life. So very important to make a work-life balance between our work and life, and when we are setting our goals. So we need to set the SMART goals. What it means? It means that they all need to be under your subject expertise. But today we know that we are moving from our expertise because we really need to be multidisciplinary. So it don't mean that you need to finish faculty of informatics, but but if you need to have the main knowledge from the informatic, because today with digital literacy, financial literacy, eco literacy, we cannot do media literacy, we cannot do nothing. Then we need to know how to bring the new skills. So every day is a new opportunity to learn. So talking about the hard skills, soft skills, we need to bring that in the team. So if we are a trainer, from us, everybody is expecting that we have different skills. And then ideas to share. We need to have a lot of ideas. So what it mean idea? We can make brainstorming, brain writing. I will mute Megaton just a moment. Please be muted because I hear you. So, uh, just a moment. Time management, that is what we need. We need to know how to manage our time. So, if we don't know how to manage the time, we will have a problem, and we will have the problem with the deadlines, with making our task. We will not finish on the time. Then engaging the learners, how to motivate you, how to inspire you. If we have somebody who needs to learn from us, be a facilitator. We are today educators and entrepreneurs and any engineers, everything what we are doing, we need to be a skilled facilitator, a good organizational skills. So without organizational skills, how can we work? Have experience? Yes, because nobody from us over the night didn't get the knowledge. We need to have the working experience, life experience, and experience involved in everything what we are doing. And this is very important. Accept and tackle the challenges. So our life is full of challenges. Our work every day is full of challenges. How to tackle the challenges, especially we know that we are under the stress and that we are living today very fast, and tackling these challenges is really, I would say, a new big challenge in every moment. So we need to know how to set the SMART goals. Uh, I say overcoming the challenges. This is what I want to repeat. It's not that Professor Nada is so smart. It is only that what I know to stay with my problems longer. Everybody of us have such a lot of problems. How are we dealing with them? How are we tackling our problems, and how to solve our problems? So even they are the problems on the work, even there are problems in the family, even there are problems in our relationship. So they can be different type of problems, and each one problem uh, can uh, can uh, can destroy our work. So we first need to understand our problems. We need to know, we need to recognize that we have a problem. Then if we have a problem, we cannot solve it from once, in just for a minute. We need to know how to break these problems into small steps. So we need to be clear what can we do and what we can do. I cannot say now. I will go to run, because how can I run if Professor Nada broke her legs before 2 months and she still cannot walk good, even she cannot run. So I need to know what can I do and what I cannot do in this moment. Then keep testing and collecting data. We have today opportunity, such a lot of information, such a lot of data around us. So if we have even we have our famous chat gpt, so we can talk with today with a chat bot, with our virtual assistants. They can give us advices. Before a few days, one of my friends said chat gpt solved my big problem. I had a big problem. So we need to know how to, as I said, how to solve and how to tackle that problem. So taking a step back. So you see this big mountain are we, and this stone, we are trying to come to the top, but to the top we have such a lot of steps. So we move forward, we move back, and our life is climbing this mountain. So if we want to be a good trainer, we need to have this quality of a good trainer. So, what are the main quality of professional trainers are? Trainer needs identification. So what it means, trainer needs identification. Trainers need to be organized. Trainers have this versatility, needs to have this delivery, needs to be focused. Today, when I'm giving this training session, I need to be focused on this, on my topic today. Then training design. So ability to handle group dynamics. We today here, we have different, our trainees are from different branches, from different countries, how to handle this group. Yesterday, Sir Ravi handled this amazing group. Our Dr. Ravi is an amazing trainer with a lot of experience. So he has the knowledge. So being a trainer, we need to have the subject knowledge. We need to have brilliant communication skills, how to communicate and why to learn. We need to learn to be effective communicators, and the verbal communication, non-verbal. So it depends about us. Are we aggressive? Are we passive? Are we aggressive, passive communicators? So there are different types of communication. Patience, very patient when you are under stress, when you are losing your nerves, when you cannot listen somebody, when you cannot solve your problems. You need to have this patience. Then time management, as I said, we need to know how to manage our time. And evaluation. Feedback is very important. Feedback is very important too. No, so when you are doing a trainer, especially when you are recording, Professor Nada still, after who knows how many sessions I make in my life, how many emails, but I always want to listen myself after a session, because I'm very critical. I'm critical to myself, because I'm trying to find my mistakes, what I didn't do good, what I need to improve. So even we are a presenter, we need to know how to present something. We need to practice presentation skills. So this all is coming to be a good trainer. And when we say communication, we also need to think about the tone of our voice. I cannot be aggressive, and also I cannot talk the whole time with my same tone. So when I want to say something important, I will use maybe higher accords, lower accords. So these things we are practicing whole life. We are learning. You see here, Professor Nada put we mindset is also for us very important. So the question is, do we want to do we have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? For us, it's better to have a growth mind change, because I will come again on the ChatGPT. ChatGPT until now has the information for 2021. He's not filled with the new information. So what about you? If we don't read, if we don't learn, if we think that we know everything, that we are the smartest and cleverest person on the world, then we have this fixed mindset. So how to do? We need to affirm our self-support, and we need to always push, because if I don't love myself, and if I don't respect myself, and if I don't invest in myself, who will like me? Who will love me? Nobody. So if I don't want to change, if I'm not adaptable, if I'm not flexible, if I'm not accepting the challenges, if I'm not learning, then how can I be a good educator? How can I be a good trainer? How can I be a good leader? So things are need to be, and we need to have this growth mindset. So prioritize learning always. Always we need to learn. We need to use our mistakes. So if we don't make the mistakes, we will never know. We learn from our mistakes? That is very important. We are always learning from our mistakes. Then this self-criticism. I'm very critical. Professor Nada, I don't like to critic others, but I like to critic myself. So that is very important. So that is the way how will you improve yourself. Then uh, in your team, there are always in your team different people, but I cannot say you will be like me. Nobody, we are all different, but we need to be adaptable, flexible. We need to do the task, we need to finish our task. So I cannot use when my like example, if my boss said you need to make that, but I cannot say not yet. I cannot talk about things that I don't know. So try always to have the growth mindset and the positive mindset, and always a smile, and try to learn to say no. That is very important. You need to learn how to say no, because if you are accepting everything, you will burn. So is your goal in your life to burn? No. So in every job, in everything what you are doing, there are some borders. Don't cross that borders. Don't bring yourself in a position to destroy your health, your well-being, because you didn't say no. Here are the main differences between the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. I put here, people with a growth mindset are needs to be motivation and encourage you. I need to encourage you here today and say you will all be wonderful trainers, because I'm sure you will be if you want to be. Then if we sometimes we have the problem, so if we want to pray, have different results, if we want to have the highlighting of the learning, we will always have the rewards for the willingness for yes. So that is why we like the rewards and the recognition and appreciation. Respect is very important. Then people with a fixed mindset love being complimented for their intelligence or talent. You know, like person is fixed, and person likes to get that compliment. How can I get you a compliment if I know that you are so selfish, that you are a narcissist? So only on this way the selfish and narcissistic people are acting. They have a fixed mindset, and they think that they are the best on the world. So this cannot go, this cannot, and never. If you recognize that person like an artist, like a selfish person, move from that person, because that people like only themselves, and they are not good to work for with them. They're not good like a partner. They are not good for our life. Then people with a fixed mindset don't deal with failure well. That's true. They cannot deal with the failure. The failure. I have a very good friend, and uh, the friend always is seeking for the attention, seeking the attention for us friends, for the social medias, for everybody. Then after that again he or she, not it's not important, she also he change the things after 2 days. So how can we accept that kind of that attitude? We cannot accept that attitude. So if you believe that your skills and abilities are fixed, failure is a catastrophic scenario. And that is really a catastrophic scenario. You think that you are the best and you cannot accept the failure. This is not good. But see this, people with a growth mindset love trying new things. This is a challenge. This is an opportunity. This is life. We like to always make experiments. We are deep thinkers. We like prototypes. We like to do things, new things. So this is very important to cultivate our growth mindset, to take a look at our life and always identify that something new. Notice that something is happening new. People with a fixed mindset tend to be super results oriented. Yes, they always want to be the best. As I say, the best results, the best innovations, the best product, the best idea, everything. So people with a fixed mindset don't tend to enjoy the journey. So they are always embracing the process of the parts of the life is, and this is not working. So this winning feels is not good. It can be very toxic. It is very toxic for us. People with a growth mindset embrace a feedback. This is great. This is great because I already say to you, we need to have a constructive feedback. So this will help us. This will help us to move forward. So if we understand this, if we see for a feedback, we will improve. So if we are making mistakes, if we have some weaknesses, so we know that we have that strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, the threats. We have this famous SWOT analysis. So SWOT analysis for anything and also for us, we need to recognize our weaknesses. Then people with a fixed mindset take fewer risks. It is true. So their world are only doing things that they are capable to do. They will not take a risk. They will not take a risk. So if we don't risk, we will not have a profit. This is in business. If we don't have took a risk, we will not have a profit. So we need to deepen our subject expertise. So this means feedback loops. This means zero sum. This means the correlation. What is the correlation between and what is this simplicity? So what skills do we need to have like famous trainers? We this were in 2023, but I put it here with the reason because I didn't want they are same here. So we have data literacy, cloud computing, self-growth ability, proficiency, courageous leadership. This nothing didn't change. They just get a note higher. Skills to learn in 2023 are the same in 2024. So we have this blockchain, web, cloud, big data, AI, machine learning. As I said, in this we have today virtual assistants, chatbots for the personalized learning, magic school. So every day we have a new famous AI digital tool. So the key skills for a trainer are listening in order to understand. We really need to learn how to listen. Listening is very important. If we don't listen, we will not understand. Then making questions and clarifying that. So we need to always ask the question. If something is not for us, if we don't understand things, we need to ask the question. Then we are exploring also on this way. If we are asking the questions, we are planning actions for the future. We need to make a performance. We use the questions very challenging questions. We are developing our skills. We try to find new solutions. We create new ways of thinking. So these are the skills what we need to have like a trainer. So we need to be an active listener. We need to develop empathy. We need to have a empathy, understanding understand each other, ask the questions, learn how to communicate, give a good feedback, set the goals. We need to have these short-term goals, long-term goals. Always come back, check in, check out. Then be very enthusiastic. We need to have enthusiasm because enthusiasm is pushing us up and giving us a strength, and we will be better. We will give more efforts if we are strength. Goal setting. We come through this we said at the beginning, we talk about the SMART goal. What is the meaning of the goal setting? I say that goal setting, it is a process and it is a long process. It is a really a long-term process. So we want to identify something that we want to accomplish. So how these goals need to be. So we said SMART. So it need to be specific. They need to be measurable. So goals are always the result what we want to get. So anything what we are doing, we want to have our goals. Then I put here the 5 R's of the goal setting. So what is the meaning of 5 R's of the goal setting? Uh, first R is the result. So we all are dreaming big to set the goals, and we are taking the action. So to take action, we need to dream big. I'm sure that now when Professor Nada is talking about the dreams, that you are also thinking about your dreams. All of us have a dream. Like example, I want to make a travel around the world. Oh my God, will I achieve my goal? Who knows? But that is my long-term goal. I really want to go around the world and travel around the world. So the first 5 is the result. The second is a reason. Third is reflection. Fourth are the results, and 5 are the responsibility. So first we need to ask ourselves, what do you need to reach your goal? Then identify the actions which will be critical and help you to reach your goal. What and which one? So I know if I want to travel around the world, I need to have a lot of money. So I need to work a lot to save, to earn a lot and to save the money. Then if I have more ideas, then I will do the brainstorming. Then I will choose like a idea. So the best idea will be maybe I cannot go buy a cruiser. Maybe I need to choose a bus, choose a car or something like that. So these are the 5 areas of the goal setting. Then we need to discover this. So how can we manage with ourselves? I said we are always going from ourselves. So focusing on the things need to have a whole. They need to be whole. We need to we need to integrate them. So they need to be adaptable. And if I'm adapting, I need to be adaptable to the situation, and I need to know how to take a initiative. Then I need to know how to work with other people. So how am I I will work with other people. So I'm communicating. I need to know how to communicate. I need to know how to collaborate. How am I feeling? On which way I'm leading something. So this is for me important. Then creating that change. For creating the change, we need this curiosity. We need to be very creativity. What is the sense of making the change? Why we want to change something? And as we are saying whole time, we need to develop and we need to have this critical thinking for everything. We come to the smart goals. So here is the abbreviations of the SMART. S means specific. S means specific. M is measurable. A is achievable. R is relevant. And T is time bound. So we use action words. Then we are measuring them. If we are achieving them, so they need to be very relevant. So we will improve them and they need to be very specific and in the time bond. Everything is great, but we need to take care about the ethics, about the morals, about the values. So, what is this all moral what we are doing? So, in everything, everything what we are doing, we need to be very responsible and take care about the ethical regulation and rules. I cannot broke this ethical. I cannot do the things which are not legal. And what will help me? To me, I need to have a faith. I need to believe. I need to have this honesty. I need to be very human. For me, justice is on the first place. Culture, I need to respect all cultures. I cannot judge to nobody. I can only judge to myself. I need to, if I'm not a person like that, if I don't have that character, I need to practice and I cannot have any etiquette or give you a etiquette that you are not good. So this is not my philosophy. This is not my philosophy of being a trainer. So you see, like a trainer, these things are very important for us. Ethics and moral and be very responsible. So and take care about everything. So these are the code of ethics. So we need to always follow the rules. We have this set rules which are designed. So every company, every school, every university, we all everybody has the code of the ethics and the code of ethics needs to be respected. So code of ethics and what is the difference between a code of conduct and code of ethics. So many of us always think that code of conduct and code of ethics are the same terms, but they are not the same terms. So if we look at the code of ethics, we see the code of ethics is a set of principles based on values and moral. But the code of conduct is a set of rules. Set of rules. Here we have principles. Here we have rules, which again are talking about the regulations that explain behavior in specific situations. Explains, pardon, explains how decisions are made. Here we have dictates. So these are the differences. Focuses on values. Here are focuses on the rules. Has a narrow scope, has a broader scope. So this conduct has a broader, here we have this narrow scope. So usually and publishly. Think on this and maybe for practicing, try to ask your organization to show you the code of conduct, or also you can search on the internet. On the internet, there's such a lot of examples. So go through this. See this, what it is very important. So two unique documents, code of ethics and code of conduct. So these rules are really documented and you can find this everywhere and they are presenting this self-regulation. Code of ethics. Always, always have this rule. Always do the ethical things. Do and be very ethical. This is important. So here I put one example, company's constitution. If any organization is committed to protect the environment and wants to be green, today everybody wants to be green and everybody is uh, talking that he is green. Everything today, what we eat is green, is healthy. We are protecting, we are protecting our planet. We are protecting our Mother Earth. So the code of ethics will state that there is an expectation for any employee who is faced with a problem to choose the most green solution. So this works on the basis. So it treats others as you would like to be treated. So this is in everything what we are doing. We need to treat others as the way we would like to be treated. So do this. Don't think to do wrong. Always do the right thing. So be faced with this. Always think about these ethical dilemmas. And this is a debatable situation because sometimes you think that you are doing a right thing and you are not doing a right thing. You are doing a wrong thing. So always ask you this question. Ethical organizations are better. That is true because we are taking care, we are responsible, we are taking care, we want to be green, we want to be responsible, we don't want to have the compliances for other because on this way we can only be concurrent, we can only be a good school, good university if we are doing things on the ethical way. So we have this smart, fast, and efficient ethics reporting and case management a culture, creating a culture with a trust and respect. You see here today, Dr. Snikta and me. Dr. Snikta and me are big friends. We are big colleagues. And what is most important to say, we have a culture of trust and respect. Professor Nada is from Croatia. Dr. Snikta is from India. And we have this and we build this trust and respect the whole time. So if you can do that with like a human, you need to do this. You need to treat everybody on the way you want it to be treated. So if you are leading something and you are a trainer, how will you protect your employees? How will you manage the thing? How will you this do? And what will be your goal? Here, the code of conduct is giving this and it is giving these different areas that the host of the employees needs to make and obey. I show the examples. So codes are always, they measure, they help the company. You see here it and racial intimidation viewing this. So no, we don't no gender equality, no things. So every culture, every tradition, no abusing, no nothing. So we need to be. This is the meaning of ethical. So here I put this example. Face to face, we are giving this gift of giving and expecting. How can I expect from you? Always you are giving to me, and I never give you nothing. So this is not good. So these things can sometimes be a big tricky situation. So how can we do this? And today we know that such a lot of bosses, chiefs, uh, friends are using you. So you are always giving, but you don't have nothing to accept. So this is not good situation. So acceptance. Uh, if we talk about this ethics, there are no gifts, big gifts. Acceptance of large gifts may produce something. So they are protected today. Many organizations are against this gifts, but we know we have a different culture and tradition. So how can I come to my Dr. Snikta? in India, if I don't bring a gift from Croatia, something that is a symbol of Croatia, and to not accept that gift. So it is not moral and ethical. So see, we have hard situations in these things. Similarities. So what are the similarities between between them? Both codes are similar, but they have encouraged specific forms, so they are different behaviors. So how can we make this? How can we put this in the range, and how can we accept this from the employees? What are the differences? Please, can you mute yourself, Dr. Sah? Okay. Yes, we have these differences. So differences are also defined with the standards. So standards are giving this wide-ranging things. So they can be designed to give us and to prove us different situations. So what is this situation? What action are we making? What conduct and what will this code provide? So we can set the rules, and we need to know how to set the rules. The code needs to apply to every employee from the ground up. So what is here the example? Um, if your code stipulates the theft of company property, it is prohibited. So what it means prohibited? The employees took home. If everybody of us, if we work in a production organization or in a factory, and if I took every day one paper, one paper by paper, we are losing empire. Empire is missing, so we cannot do this on this way. How to manage the expectations of employees. We want to have satisfied employees. We want to have employees who have a smile every day and who is coming on the job because not only that he needs to work for money, he's coming and have a culture and have an environment where he is coming very happy because he likes the work. He's respected on his work. So this organization cultures is not, we cannot say that we have one size fit all solution, but everybody of us, if we have this, if we respect the culture, if we respect our chief, if our chief respects us, if we respect our colleagues, if we are a great team, if we have this healthy environment, then we can say that this is a really great solution. So building a great organizational culture. And we need to have the tools. We have different tools. So different digital tools can manage this, can manage the situation. So the employees need to understand how we feel. So, he needs to ask me if I'm sick today. How can I work if I'm sick and I come sick on my work? So um, empathy is also very important, and be very sensitive. We have this International Ethics Standards Board for Accountants. I put this example. So IESBI, you see what it is here, sets high quality international appropriation ethics standards for professional accountants. So without this company is not professional, and we cannot say we have professional accountants. So including auditors. Who are auditors? Auditors are persons who are controlling the quality. So we know that we have the international standard organization, and it is very important, ISO 9001. They are the symbols of the quality. Uh, at the codes of ethics, if we make a revised code of ethics, it needs to have this: integrity, objectivity, professional competence, confidential, and professional behavior. Professional behavior. Professor Nara cannot come to the work in the clothes which are not adequate to the work. I need to take care about many things. So we need to have this professional behavior. Ethical communication, when we talk about the ethical communication, we have this definition of ethics. Ethics is a branch of philosophy. We know that it is a branch of philosophy and it is focused on the behavior, on the communicative behavior. What it means, communicative behavior? The communicative behavior is when we speak, when we write, and when we do something. So speaking, writing, and action. So with communications, we can make ethic issues. So if I have a dirty dirty language, I'm already destroying the ethics standard. So this is not good for me. Then ethical communication needs to refer this. We need to be very clear, concise, truthful, and responsible. Truthful, responsible, clear, concise. So this is important always for the ethical communication. We need to ensure transparency and honesty. Always transparent, be transparent and honest. So how will we communicate and what is this known to be the truth? So ethics, I said before, ethics can be sometimes very tricky, but we don't need to have the attention. The attention is here. So how we do this? We have this corporate social responsibility, the CSR. So today, no organization cannot work without this corporate social responsibility. We need to see that in outside of the organization. Organization will have be recognized, will have a good reputation if she is conducting this way. Then I will repeat, being transparent means establishing truth representation. I cannot lie you. I cannot lie you and say you will be rich if you do that. Or if you buy my crypto wallet. You see today how many actions we have, fake actions today on the trade of crypto values. So how can I do that? So this is not my way. So honesty, trust, disclosure, transparency, and never do this. So this is despite the fact many people think that public relationship is the spin. So this is not a spin. Then we need to understand our audience. Who is our audience? Who is going to listen? Who is going to read this? How can I make this? In which way will I communicate the best? So how I need to understand the audience. So my audience today are you. So I need to understand you. How to know your audience. This is the way how will we know each other better. So we can review current data analytics. We can look success among our audience. We can create buyer personas. We can conduct surveys. We can keep an eye on your competitors. Who are our competitors? We have such a lot of competitors today. Then we need to monitor the feedback, the comments, the engagement. So how this is the way how can I know my audience? So this is the best way to learn to uh, to to know more about each other. Respect confidently and privacy. Always privacy today. We have the law of protection of the data. We need to take care of. We need to protect our data. So you see, everybody has the identifiable number. So identifiable number will never say all about you. Not when your sex, your date of birth or something like that. So when we work in journalism, we need to be very confidently and privacy. Then we need to know when to choose the right time and place. So what it means right time and place. So following this, when and where. When will I do that? When will I go there? Or my results. So we need to be very tactful, mindful when we are doing something. especially when we are communicating. We need to have always plan. Plan is half of our job, and we need to have a good strategy. So for everything, a good plan and strategy. To know our audience, we need to research our audience. So how to find them? So we need to find them, maybe sending a message, giving a message, so the message can be need to be received and perceived. Uh, Here we have this famous golden cage, and when we talk about the golden cage, we need to build that trust. This is especially for young employees, or today that there we have a lot of organizations, mobile, very a car, everything, but you are a catch in this golden cage because you are maybe interested for some employer till you are young, and after that he will remove you with somebody younger. So this is a golden cage. So this person is trying giving you everything, all the benefits, but you are working 24 hours till you don't burn. So this is the meaning of golden cage. I have here put one slide. This was our great needy, so I want to say what our needy say. We have a lot of barriers to the communication. So lack of papers, content, lack of support from these things. So if we have this guilt, so uh, how can I be catched if I'm trained? You see what skills we need to have, what we need to learn. We need to have empathy. We need to have this. So everything is expected from us. But uh, this golden cage is giving you, what will you choose? Will you choose a nice salary? Will you choose that you cannot be with your family? Will you choose that you are working whole day, so working long hours? You have a negative mood. So here everything falls in the water till we talk today, because uh, I will not have a good health. I will not be satisfied. I cannot make a work life balance on this way. So I will be always under the stress. But Professor Nada don't want to live on this way. Even this golden cage is amazing because we can we can also do such a lot of things that we like, and also earn a lot of money with the things what we like to do. So be live in a cage. I would never accept to live in a cage. You see here, studies show that once you hit a gross salary, so this is also a big question. Are you thinking only on the money? If you are thinking only on the money, then you are for a cage. But if you are thinking to do something what you like, and if you don't think that the money is the most important things on the world, I think that for me, the most unhappy people are the rich people. And we see that, and the research shows that, the studies show that, because they are really not happy. Always it is not enough to them. Everything what they have is not enough. So for your emotional well-being, it is not the point to have the biggest salary on the world and to die. Test, are you stuck in a golden cage job? Let us see, like example, all of you are working. So we have this set of questions. So let's see how you answer. I'm counting the months, years until I retire. You see already you are counting the time. You see, it seems it is not good for you. I hate my job but love the income. You see this. You love the money but don't like your job. My job situation is bound to get better if I just keep hanging in there. Huh, it's bound to get better. Why should I stay there if I'm not satisfied? I may not look my current career, but I know I'm good at it. When you are work 24 hours, you also cannot, you are in this position. And I can say on this way, you have this, you are fixed. You don't have this prefix of the growth. Then I'm constantly worried about my position being eliminated. So who knows? You are who will come and replace you. This is a fear. Everybody has a fear when works on this way. Then I've lost interest in my work, but I enjoy in camaraderie of the people. So if you don't have the interest for the work, that is a sign. Counting the months, years when you will retire, that is also the sign. So you are not satisfied and you are stuck in a golden cage job. You see here, the chances of my finding job changing careers is much more risky. I doubt I can find an equal position in another company. I would rather swim with sharks than start a job search. You see, here, this people with a negative mindset. So my family and friends thinks I'm a cardboard seat. They tell me I'd be crazy to make a change. So never listen nobody when you are thinking about your career. You see, in the United States of America and Europe, everywhere, people are moving from one job to another job because if we are not satisfied, how can we work? So there is a way out. You see here, here are some things. How can we learn this? Identify whether is your job or career that's not working for you. Keep an eye on your spending and set aside some savings. Set aside some savings. We need to know how to save. Saving is very important. All of us can spend each one cent, each one money, but we need to know how to save something. Decide on your next career step. So, what is your next career step? Your next career step trainer, and you want to be a trainer. Be brave enough to take the leap. Ask your friends and family for advice or talk to somebody who is professional. Then set some short-term achievable goals. Finally, if you believe in yourself, you'll be sure to find the right path. This is very important. If you believe in yourself, you'll be sure to find the right path. Always you will find the right path uh, to succeed, to be very successful. Because today, everybody of us want to be successful. Everybody of us want to be respected, appreciated. I will not say everybody of us want to be rich because I don't know how others are looking on the money. So here we have this ethical dilemmas in the communication. So ethical should be cornerstone of every communication strategy. Ethical. Then, topic of communication ethic is not typical discussed as often as it should. Then, the foundation of success of organization is coming from the communication strategy. While we are communicating, we need to give the messages very honestly and transparency to make this communication ethical. Try to control the harsh language. Harsh language is not good. So we have these tips. Watch your own language. Then use the right terminology for body parts. We cannot use each one terminology. Make this a learning opportunity. Don't overreact. Emphasize family values. What are your values of family? Understand the situational context and decide what you will do. These are the tips to control the harsh language. Decide what you will do. Become self-aware and plan. So you see here this. Recognize why you want to stop doing something or why you want to do something. Notice when your course. Always have. Professor Nada, you see, I have help and I always write something. And list help. Don't hesitate to try out help. If you cannot do something, try to get the help. Then, if you have a lot of ideas, brainstorm other ways to express yourself. Because if you cannot express yourself, learn how to express yourself on the best way. Trust yourself because you can do this. There is not a thing today that you cannot be. Yesterday, day one. Today, day two. Then, outstanding trainer. And you will train your trainees. So you can do that because you are trusting yourself that you can do this. Here is some of the literature, and always, as we say, yes, you can. You cannot. Like example, today, you started your day, you have such a lot of questions. Did you get up and did you took few deep breaths? Do you get up with a smile? Do you today fulfill your day with happiness? Do you finish the work for today? Do you achieve your day's goals? Do you finish your work? Do you have still work? Do you today make somebody to smile? Did you make somebody to be happy? Because every day you need to make also somebody happy. Why? Because yes, you can, and you can never say, I can't do it. Because if you don't try, if you don't fight, then we come to the negative mindset, we come to the fixed mindset. And why should I say that you are the best if you don't give the efforts, if you don't want to change yourself, if you think that you will do it without a problem, but you are staying very strong on the same position and you are not moving and you are not going and you are not climbing our mountain. The stone, the marble is in your hands and not moving. So always think that on this. Do the good deeds. Why? Because your good deeds will be in the marble. It will always be graved in the marble and nobody will destroy that. But if you do bad deeds, if you do no ethical things, you know the sand will took it and it will be forgotten. So this is the way when we talk about the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. This is the way when we talk about defining our goal, defining our life. This is when we talk about today about our SMART goals, about the ethics code, the conductor code, and I hope that Professor Nada really today inspire you, motivate you, because this is only the way that I can say, let us learn and grow together. So, if you have any questions, be free and ask Professor Nada. I'm here today. I see that my connection is a bit unstable, but I think it was whole time. It is raining here at me, so I have a bit problems. But I hope that I was today clear, concise. So So do you set your goals in the meantime? Till I was talking about the goals. Do you want also to travel around the world? Do you want to be catch in the golden cage? Do you want to be free? And do you love your work? Do you like to be a trainer? What is your next step? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Amnesa, very much. Okay. Let me see. And my audience, open the camera, please. I see only Dr. Marmelan. Dr. Marmelan is
Professor
open.
Nada,
Yes.
extremely brilliant session with superb presentation. So I think all must be stand looking all must be trying to understand and grasp whatever you have said. Superb it was.
Thank
It
you.
is really a very
Presentation was
good
amazing.
presentation. It's a really
Thank you. Can my beautiful audience open the camera? I want to see. I want to make one screenshot. No, maybe. Okay. Oh, you see Balaji, Omnesa. Great. Thank you. Miss Anna,
Hi,
Meghanath.
hi, Professor Nada. It's a wonderful session. In fact,
Hi.
being a
Thank
thank you
you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
In fact,
Thank
being a
you.
trainer, all these traits are something most of the people are missing nowadays. So, which you have rightly said, and I think this is the base for becoming a trainer or coach. So, you have touched it very well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really honored and blessed and grateful to be here today with you and that you liked the session. And it was so I'm sure my dear Sir Ravi yesterday, he is also amazing. And tomorrow till the end, I'm sure that all of you will be very satisfied. So thank you. Thank you so much. Dr. Snikta, what you say? Do you have something to say? Tomorrow we are continuing.
After your sessions, I never have anything to say, brilliant session as usual. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Yes. So, dear all, we have completed the day 2. Tomorrow again we will meet with the new trainer, right? Go through the recording, try to understand everything, whatever they are telling. Thank you, Professor Nada, for spending your valuable time with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Madam,
you.
Madam, can we get the presentation, PPTs or something?
Sorry.
Dr. Snikta,
This video link recorded version we are having. The presentation also will be shared.
Sir, presentation is in the recorded video itself. We do not share it separately. Right?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Again,
Thank you
good
so
night,
much.
good evening, good morning to
thank
all our
you.
worldwide participants.
Yes.
Thank you,
you.
Professor Nada. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.